Hi, I'm Chris Dallin with The Long Way Home. We understand there's a place in Kemmer, Wyoming where you can dig fossils that no human eyes has ever seen. Let's check it out on your long way home. This is ULRICH'S Fossil Gallery.
ULRICH'S Fossil Gallery, yeah. ULRICH is originally from Germany. This is Carl's work. Carl just turned 91 and his wife Shirley just turned 90. They're still involved in running the business. He did this beautiful guard.
It's really meticulous to pick all of that rock off of the fossil.
It takes special skills, absolutely. This is what a fossil looks like in the 18-inch layer part of the quarry. This here is the backbone of the fish and the head and the tail, and that's all you see of the fossil. And then it's meticulous process of marking the fossil, cutting it out and bringing it out of the rock. And then once it's down here, as you see it here, you have to scratch away all the rock to expose the fossil, like on this particular plane. You see the fossil is here, and here this part is still covered in the rock that has to be all removed. You can either get these fossils prepared by us, or you can get these fossils from us unprepared and do your own work. Have fun with them.
If someone wanted to come here and search for fossils, how does it work? You come and you pay a fee?
Yep.
Okay.
We have tours all summer long, every day, between 2 to 3 hours long, where the people dig 6 to 8 fossil fish to take home with them. When you go to the quarry, we take the people to the split quarry, where the fish are actually not buried in the oil shale layers. They are between the layers. This is how it works. This is your rock, and you insert spatulas in between, and then when you separate the rock, here is your fossil.
Wow, that's amazing. So how do you know, again, that there's a fossil between there?
You don't.
Oh, you just have to...
You split layers off one by one, and sometimes you have nothing in between, and sometimes you have one, sometimes you have 10 or 20 fish in between.
So it really is an adventure.
It is an adventure.
Yeah.
It's hard to stop once you get started.
You go out and you're in the middle of this quarry and you see some rocks. What do you look for?
Well, your guide will show you that, to show them where to dig and how to dig so the fossils don't get damaged, and how to make the best out of their trip.
Tell us what we're standing on here, Tanner.
We're standing on what we call the 18-inch unit, or F1, as it's referred to. It gets its name from being 18 inches deep of good digging rock. You can see here we've already cut and marked the fish.
So yeah, there's a fossil right there.
Yeah, you can see his vertebrae right there. And the low angle of light really helps. So we start our mornings about 6 o'clock, just as the sun's coming up over that ridge, and every rising depression really jumps out at you. So take a pencil, we'll kind of give them a quick mark, and we have templates. Mark around, and we'll take a skill saw and find the next layer. We'll set that skill saw just barely above the next one so we don't scar into this in case there's something cool underneath. Cut all those, and we'll take our blades, peel up all the rock around it, and you're left with perfect specimens.
How do you pop that off? Is that by hand or is that with equipment?
It's all by hand. We have what we call blades. Everybody has a few different tools, but just any kind of thin shim of metal really works. What you do is you come to the side, looking for that cleavage, you get underneath, hammer it in. Kind of dry right now, but see how it's wanting to kind of split along the edges? Yep. We'll get a few of those in there. We'll actually give a blade the twist. It pops up like that, and you lift off big chunks. Most oftentimes you have to check the backside, see if there's any fish there, like right here. There's one right there.
And a big one too.
Yeah, a good sized one.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I busted his tail.
Yeah. But how would you know that?
You don't. Well, it's a big guessing game. It's just luck of the draw where they're at.
Wow.
And then you can always take and split these layers down too. There's thousands of layers within layers.
Is Mr. Ulrich, is he a geologist of sorts, or how did he fall into this?
It started as a hobby for him, actually. Just picking up little pieces. He found one massive garfish at a point, and that's what really got him interested, and said, okay, it's worth it. Quit my day job. This is what I'm doing. To imagine it took 55 million years until something like this is uncovered, and you're the very first human to ever see it. It's something. So basically, you can see all the different layers in here. You generally take about a 1/4 inch thick. Just don't want to pick up too much weight. Overdo yourself. Some of these are real easy where you don't even have to hammer in. More blades you can get in there, the better. Bigger piece, less likely to break the fish.
If someone hasn't been here before, how can they prepare? What should they bring with them?
Nothing but their personal items. Adequate sun protection, exposure protection, maybe a pair of garden gloves, some water, and that's all. We provide the tools and we take them to the quarry with a guide.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey,
There's
look
a
at
nice
that!
one,
Look at that, Buggy!
Right there.
Yeah, good eye, good eye. Very nice.
How big was this lake? Was that the deep part of the lake?
You know, we're pretty well right towards where the middle of the lake was. It was about 300 foot deep, so it gave real perfect preservation. Real dark, cold, nothing touched it, low oxygen. So we have a lot darker looking fish. If you go over to the quarry a little closer to the shoreline, the fish have more of an orange tint to them. Still good specimens. They find a little bit cooler stuff. You'll have stingrays, leaves, birds, bats, anything that could have landed in the water and sank to the bottom was preserved.
This looks like quite an adventure. It's pretty rough, right? So who can come up here and do this?
Anybody can come up. If you're handicapped, elderly, we have extra help here. You know, we'll do all the hard work for you if we have to. We can pull up all the chunks and just let you simply split them, do all the easy work. We accommodate everybody that we can. Nice.
Whoa, okay.
Look, good
Nice.
eye. Good eye.
Nice.
What a great day we had at the ULRICH'S quarry. On your long way home, there's adventure out there. More important than that, we were able to spend some great time together. Check it out on your long way home while you find some fossils.